All right, Tick Tizzle. Let me. So I did a post before, and I said to the fellas, doesn't matter what she has on, doesn't matter what she doesn't have on, doesn't matter how short her skirt is, how short her shorts are. I don't give a damn. She walks up to you butt naked. If she tells you no, the answer is no. She doesn't owe you no coochie, and she doesn't owe you an explanation as to why she told you no. The answer is plain and simply no. Now, I have that on there. It's on my page. Go feel free to go look. Oh, that's right. Tell them that's right. That's good. That's what's up. Tell them. Ma'am, ladies, because you made the decision to pay for that BBL, I don't have to like you. I don't have to like it. I don't have to find you attractive. The fact that we can't wait to tell men that no means no is great, because they need to know this. But ladies, nobody has to like you either. I get that you went and paid to have Dr. Miami put that fake butt on your back, and you got the tarantula leg eyelashes, and you got the paisley bangs glued to the side of your lace front, all down the front. You can have all that and still be unattractive. So when you're so quick to say, yeah, men need to learn boundaries and men need to understand that no means no, ladies, you need to learn the same thing as well. I get that there's a bunch of dudes that tell you look good, and let's just be honest about it. I'm not saying that if you go get a BBL you have low self-esteem. I'm not saying that. Under no circumstances am I going to make that generalization. However, someone that spends a lot of money to purposely make their body look deformed, probably, not saying it's true, probably, maybe, most likely have a mental issue. What do you want to say it is, or how do you want to categorize it, or what? I don't care. Most men know that you can look at certain women. Women do the same thing with men. You can look at certain people and say, all I got to do is tell he or she they pretty, and I'm gonna get it. Because enough people, and it happens on these posts a lot. So a woman will walk by and just deformed. And it'll be, oh yeah, you look good. And as soon as somebody says, yeah, it don't look, the amount of dudes that jump in, oh, you just mad because you can't get it. You just mad because. And then the women go, that's right, support queen, yes, queen, and all this stuff that y'all do. You do realize you're being set up, right? I'm not saying nobody likes it. By no means am I saying that. As much porn as I watch, I'm watching more and more porn stars who used to be the standard of sexy. I didn't say beautiful or pretty, sexy. They did just enough to be sexy. Now, I don't know who likes it. I'm not knocking anybody who likes it. Hey, like what you like, do what you do. But even in the porn industry, more and more women are becoming more and more deformed. I remember back when if you had big boobs, big plastic boob, that was doing something. Now it's the boobs and then the waist inside and then and the butt is just, ugh. It's becoming more and more common. But ladies, just because you had all that work done does not mean that we still have to find you attractive. We can still find you very unattractive. The same way y'all can find me unattractive. For 3 days, it's my fault. For 3 days, I had someone going to my page every single day to tell me I was ugly. Why? Because I'm in a polyamorous relationship and it must be fake, or I must be faking it. Meanwhile, she's in a beautiful, perfect, monogamous relationship with her perfect husband. If your relationship is so great, why do you spend your time going on the internet to troll other men to tell them that? Literally, she came on a post She didn't post, had nothing to do with her. She came on a post and was like, I said something about, yeah, I have a home wife and my work wife and they get along perfectly great. She says, tag them, I'm trying to see something. I should have blocked her then. I should have been like, no, for what? Here I go thinking this is a teaching moment. I'm like, yo, they all over my page, you know, feel free to go. Some other woman jumps up with, ha ha, sis, you got him. And then the wildebeest turns around with, laugh out loud, yeah, sis. I wish I would, I could never. Ma'am, you weren't invited. My response was, I could never. My response was, ma'am, nobody asked you to. But once again, I don't know what's going on with our generation. For whatever, damn, she was fine. For whatever reason, you can't say no to a woman because now all of a sudden it got to be something wrong with you, or you must be gay or zesty or sassy or ugly or dumb. Or how about just no? If we have to convince men that they're supposed to accept no for an answer, what are we supposed to tell our women? You can accept no as well. I get that you paid all that money to look like that. That doesn't have to be attractive to everybody. Everybody's not attracted to it. So the answer is still no. Accept it and move on. My fault. I spent a whole weekend going back and forth with some wildebeest talking every day. By the way, you still ugly. By the way, you still... Can you imagine? That's like you being in a restaurant. Imagine you're in a restaurant date. You sitting there chilling, hanging out, and some woman just walks up to your table. Some woman just walks up to your table and says, hi, excuse me, I'm sorry for interrupting your meal. When I walked in, I noticed that the both of you turned around and looked at me. Just so you know, you can't have me and both of y'all ugly. Said nobody ever to nobody ever, and this never happened. But boy, social media. You keyboard warriors can't wait to prove to me. Who are you? And if you're so happy in your monogamous relationship, why are you on my poly page? And what is it that you're looking for other than my attention? Because you say you're not looking for my attention, yet you on my page constantly tagging me in my own pictures. If we got to tell men that no means no, then ladies, y'all got to take the same lesson. I don't care how good you think you look. I don't care how many men, how many Negroes you got in your inbox trying to hit it and try to do whatever. Good for them. Congratulations and good for you. That still don't mean I gotta want you. And when I tell you I don't want you, and you feel the need to go to my page, oh well, let me go to his page and tell him how ugly he is. You can't do that and then turn around and say you don't care. Because obviously you do care. Because why else do you do research about things you don't care about? I swear y'all crack me up. You monogamous meatheads, boy. Y'all just, woo! Y'all so scared of happiness. Stop me when I'm lying. Correct me when I'm wrong. Or get out your feelings and take this medicine. And get out my inbox. Since I'm so ugly.